What's going on, guys? So as y'all saw in the last video, which was earlier today, me and my buddy Steve, who's behind the camera, being the cameraman, we straight wore the Crappie and the hybrid out. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to show you how I'm going to fillet the hybrid, and then we're going to scale, de-gut, and de-head our Crappie. All right. Once we get done with that, we're going to go to bed tonight, and tomorrow we're going to cook them up, show you how we're going to do that. What I have here is an electric fillet knife. This isn't one of them fancy $100 ones. This one just from the kitchen section in Walmart. You can get them for like 30 bucks. They're really cheap and really effective. What you do is behind this gill plate right here, that's where I start. You'll feel that there's a bone right there. Just get behind that gill plate. It'll cut straight into it like butter. Once you get your cut going, then you're just going to turn your knife and go straight down the backbone. Stop it before it gets all the way to the tail, to where you can flip your fillet over, get it to the edge of the table so you can get down flat. And get all the scales and the skin off. Just like that, you got a fillet. But it's not a boneless fillet yet. Get you a little knife, nothing fancy. You'll see there's the rib bones that run down here. I just take it, go behind that rib bone, cut all the way down. Now you have a pretty piece of boneless fillet meat. My 2 boneless fillets off of this hybrid. Right, if you look right here, you'll see some dark meat in with the white meat. A lot of people like to fillet that dark meat off because it has a real strong fishy taste. So if you don't like the real strong fishy taste, you can fillet that dark meat off right there, no problem. Just get you a knife and it'll cut clean right off. So I got me a bucket of water right here where I'm going to put my meat after I clean them. And I got a gut bucket where I'll just slide everything into. Let's get to the Crappie. So now we're going to descale, gut, and de-head the Crappie. All you're going to need is your knife and a spoon. The spoon's going to remove the scales. You can buy the tools from the store or whatnot, but a spoon works really well if you don't want to go buy one. You go against the scales, all right, really easy. Descaling the fish is how you will get the most meat out of your fish. That's why my little ones, I scale them so I can make sure, I get enough meat off of them. Flip them over. Make sure I get both sides. Get on top of that head. Nobody wants to bite into a scale when they're eating fish. Get up under all them fins. Pretty sure that's everything. Yep. All right. So now I have all the scales off. I got a bucket of water here. Just gonna dip it in. Now, take your knife, that gill I was talking about earlier, get behind that bone and just cut straight down it. There's a lot of meat right here above its head. So if you're gonna debone them and de-head them, make sure you get all that off. There we go. There's the head is gone. Throw it in the gut bucket. Take your knife, stick it in the bunghole right there, make your slit, go to your gut bucket. You see there's an air pocket in the fish right there. Just stick your finger in there. And pull out all the guts. This one was full of eggs. And see? Just like that, all the guts are gone. That's how you scale, gut, and dehead your fish. All you gotta do is batter this sucker up, drop in the frying pan, which we'll do tomorrow. My wife, I know a lot of people, they like to actually eat the tail on the crappie like a potato chip after you fry it. So that's another good thing about scaling them. We're gonna get the rest of these cleaned up real fast. A couple of these big crappie I'm actually gonna fillet, but we're gonna get these cleaned up and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Well, we're gonna drop them in some grease. All right guys, so here you have it. All this meat right here, all boneless fillets, gonna eat good, you know what I'm saying? So this right here, that was what, 25 fish. And we got probably 12 pounds of boneless fillets and plus this one guy. So when I was getting into it, I ended up deciding I'm just gonna fillet them all, have all boneless fillets. So that's what we got. Plus this one that I showed you guys how to scale and whatnot. We're probably not gonna cook all of this tomorrow. We'll probably just do like a little lunch snack for me, Steve, and my wife. Maybe Matt will come over. But we're gonna have us a little snack and hopefully get on some more fish tomorrow. Here we are. The best part of fishing is cooking the fish when you get done. So I'm gonna show you guys the ingredients, what we got on the menu, and how we're gonna cook them. So we're gonna have some sweet corn hush puppies, original hush puppies, 10 crappie fillets, and the whole crappie that we cleaned last night. To bread them, we got some regular Louisiana, New Orleans style fish fry. And then a secret one, if you're like me and you like them crispy boneless fillets, I add chicken fry to it. The reason why I do that is when you fry chicken, you know it's real crispy. So fish fry on the fillets, it's not real crispy. You add that chicken in there with it, gets a little extra crispy. What you're gonna need is some propane, a burner, a pot with a drainer, and a gallon of grease. Of course, you're gonna need you a lighter and a thermometer, which my thermometer is on the way because I can't find mine, so my buddy's gonna bring me another one. What you wanna do is you wanna cook your grease on 350. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna fill up our pot with some grease. All right, so we got the grease in there. Now, we need to light our burner. All right, so what we're gonna do is it's gonna take a minute. I'm gonna let this heat up to 350. I'm sure by the time he gets here, it won't even be 350 yet, but before you insert any meat, you wanna go ahead and have that grease hot. Because if you don't, the fish and the batter won't fry to the fish. It'll kind of just soak into it. So you want to go ahead and have your grease at 350 before you put any meat in there. All right, I forgot. You're going to need a Ziploc bag. They make these special Ziploc bags that's got this big bottom in it to where it opens up like an actual bag. You don't need it. I just like to use these ones for the simple reason when I get that batter in there, I'm going to drop my fish in there and I can shake it up and it's kind of roomy in there. Let's get our batter in there. Oh, there we go. All right, so we got our fish fry. Now we're gonna add the chicken fry. Just get that good. See how it kind of makes a big bottom right there? It makes it really nice to get your fish good and battered up. I'm just gonna mix the two together pretty good. And whenever we're ready to drop the fish in, we just put us a couple fillets in there, shake them up, drop them in the grease. Backup has arrived with the thermostat. Where that old thermostat at, homie?
What's up, one?
Nice. Cheap. We got our, you see, look right here, our grease. We got it, it's at 300, about to be 350 degrees, climbing pretty close. So we're gonna start now We're gonna batter up some fish, get it dropped in the grease. Some people like to dry the water off the fish, like with a napkin before they drop it in there, but I just let it shake it off a little bit, go ahead and drop it in there. That way the batter can stick a little bit better. Got the 4 big old juicy fillets in there. Shake it up pretty good. Lay these old fillets in our basket. Yeah, we're gonna be able to fit about 4 in there. The trick to keeping them crispy is when you set them in there, do it slowly and easy. Don't just drop it in there, that way that breading can stay on. And now we got some old fish in the fry, baby. We're just gonna leave them in there. When them fish start loosening up from the bottom, floating around real easily, they're done, good and done. All right, you see the fillet broke off from the bottom, starting to float around right there? That means they getting pretty done. It ain't gonna take much to cook these bad boys, but try to let the rest of them kind of break off and be floating around, and all 4 of them be ready to come out. Set some new ones in there. All right, I got some napkins down right here on the tray, just so when I put my fish on there, it'll soak up some of the excess grease and ain't just sitting in it and make them all soggy. So we'll dump those right there, good to go, nice and crispy. And double check your grease after each one, because when you add the fish in there, it's gonna cool it down some. Just make sure it's still at 350. We had about 320, so we're gonna let it heat back up just a little bit. They floating. Get that grease up there. And then we got the whole crappie still. Ready to drop in some grease. Shaking this one up last because the fins is gonna poke holes in the bag. So normally if you do this with your whole fish, you either double bag it or go ahead and have you another bag ready. And you can just whenever the hole gets beat up with all the holes, just take your breader and dump it into your other bag. Now, we're gonna let this grease heat up some. See where we at right now. Yeah, 315, we're gonna let it heat up a little bit. All right guys, so all the fish right here is done. We're about to drop our hush puppies in there. Same concept, get that grease. I think on here, it says on here like 350, 325 for 2 to 3 minutes or until desired color or crispiness. All right, so these things basically immediately started floating as soon as I dropped them in there. I'm assuming it's probably because they're pre-cooked, so all you're doing is just crisping them back up. But if you make your own hush puppies, when you drop that raw dough in there, you just let it cook. When it starts floating, it's done. So if you buy these pre-cooked ones like this, you just basically just gotta heat them up and get them crispy. Dang. Knew it was gonna happen. And there we have it, our corn hush puppies, regular hush puppies, our whole crappie, and then our crappie fillets. We about to go inside and throw down. You want the whole one?
It don't matter.
I don't care.
I don't care either.
So we about to bon appetit, tear into this fish right here. That fresh white crappie meat. Oh yeah. Oh, Steve gonna show y'all what the old fillets is all about. What's it like?
It's good.
Worth spending all them hours out there? So there you have it, guys. Oh, crappie fillets. Hush puppies. Crispy. Hope you guys enjoyed this 2-part video of us catching, cleaning, and cooking. It was fun doing it. Shout out to my boy Steve for helping me out. I'd like to do more of these, like catching cooks or like killing cooks when we hunt. We got turkey season coming up right around the corner. Youth season coming up first. And guess who's lucky? Your boy. How old are you?
16.
Which means he gets to hunt the youth season, which also is a good thing for me because I'm gonna tag along with him Sunday, get some footage. Hopefully he gets to knock him out a couple times, get it done, and then the next season, the next weekend regular season comes in. So y'all stay tuned. That's what's coming up next. But are we gonna quit fishing? We ain't done fishing yet, so for all you fishing guys out there, don't worry, it's not over. We're gonna try to do like turkey hunts in the morning, fishing in the afternoon, etc., stuff like that. Hopefully get tagged out pretty quick, which these guys are like turkey hunting gurus and addicts to where even when they're tagged out, they still go just to work the turkeys, call them in, get them instruct, etc. So, but hope you guys enjoyed these videos. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button for me because it helps me out a lot. I'll see y'all next time. Forgot about this. Since I mentioned it, I'm going to show you guys I ain't on that BS. Alright? So here's the aftermath. I left the tail right here. Just like a potato chip. Just like a potato chip.